In order for a franchise to really survive, it has to offer something fresh and new with every new movie. And Predator Badlands does exactly that. Some people complain that this predator is too different than the other predators that they're used to, but I think it's a good thing because in a species, you don't want to portray a species as, every character being exactly the same. Now, this character, lead character in this movie, Dex, who, has a family that he loses, he has the same mentality, a lot of the same, he has this culture that he's coming from. He views everything as all relationships as transactional. He's very pragmatic. There's definitely a lack of a sense of humor, very seriousness, but he's going through a difficult time, a challenging time. Essentially, he loses his family when his father orders his brother to kill him, but his brother doesn't kill him. They're on a home planet. His father doesn't have much faith in him because he's a smaller predator. He's smaller than his brother, smaller than the rest of the people in his clan. And in their family, they have a tradition. They send each person out into a planet to hunt for a big creature, a big challenge. And this guy, Dex, he decides he wants to really take on one of the biggest threat on this planet. But his father doesn't have much faith in him. His father orders his brother to kill him. And when his brother refuses, his father kills his brother. But his brother is able to put him on a ship and send him to the planet where this big creature's at. When he lands on this planet, he finds himself surrounded by a lot of exotic creatures. Creatures that stem from trees with long tentacles that reach out and grab people and consume them. This one creature with 3 big legs are able to climb over trees, is bigger than a truck. His body is bigger than a truck, has massive legs. You also have the environment. The environment is grass that's as sharp as blades. They're basically blades. So that's pretty interesting as well. So when he lands on the planet, he lands in a really bad situation. He's stuck in this field, surrounded by these plants that shoot out poisonous darts. Right? When the darts hit you, they paralyze you. There's this massive flying creature, this massive predator flying above him, waiting on these darts to hit him and tranquilize him and paralyze him to the point where the creature can come and just eat him. Well, there's this woman, she looks like a woman, played by Elle Fanning, Thea. She is trapped. She's trapped on this rock, and she sees the whole thing. She's trapped on a hill, and she tries to help him. She offers him a means of helping her, and he has to make a decision. Is he going to throw her a weapon so she can cut herself loose and help him? He makes that decision. She saves him, and she makes an offer. Hey, I'll help you find this big creature you're looking for if you take me to that spot. Take me with you. Because she's a woman, she's a synthetic creature, but she lost her legs in a really big confrontation with this big creature. But she also has a sister who looks exactly like her, played by Elle Fanning. Her name is Tessa. She's injured, but she's rehabilitated by machines, and she's getting orders from Earth to basically find this big creature that everybody's looking for. Find this big creature. They're going to use it as some type of bioweapon or something, and that's what they want to do. That's her orders. Either she does that or she gets decommissioned. She's no longer. So they're both synthetics, but Elle Fanning plays Thea as this really bubbly, energetic, fun character. She's a fun person to go along with. And I think Elle Fanning is a wonderful actress. I really like watching her because she's somebody, she projects these characters that you actually care about. But she plays the other character, Tessa, her sister. Essentially, her mission is to find this creature, and she's an adversary to this predator. Eliminate the predator. That's one of her objectives. But the primary objective, of course, is to find the big creature. So while Thea and Dex are on their mission, they come across this other creature, this little creature who some people sort of say this is like a Disney movie. I didn't really view it quite like that. I understand where they were coming from, but yeah, I think it's PG-13. Pretty cool movie. This movie is about finding family. Okay, he loses his family, and he is on this planet, And while grieving, he actually builds a new family. And that's what the movie is essentially about. And I could definitely recommend it. I saw it on 4K, a lot of it on 4K, but I also stopped it and wanted to see what it would look like on Blu-ray. I saw this 2 times in the theaters, actually. So, yeah, the Blu-ray actually looks really good. The Blu-ray looks really good. I understand why some people say, "Oh, I'll just go ahead and get the Blu-ray instead of the 4K," because yeah, the 4K does look better, but you know, unless you have like an 80-inch TV or something and like a super sound system, I understand why a lot of people will say, "Hey, I'm going with the Blu-ray." But the Blu-ray does look really good in these new releases for sure, and 4K looks even better definition. I have a 65-inch, but I'm gonna get a newer TV eventually. But yeah, Predator Badlands, 8 out of 10. I really like Elle Fanning a lot. And he basically carries this character, this Thea, this synthetic, around on his back. I like the point where she says that the humans sent synthetics to this planet because humans couldn't last on this planet. And I completely buy that. The movie definitely demonstrates that very, very well. Anyway, guys, share your thoughts. Thank you for watching. What do you think about this Predator Badlands? I think it's a really good addition to the Predator franchise.